I know anyone can play a game. I know most streamers stay away from politics arena, which I understand. I don't understand. So my thing is, here's the thing, and this is why I say with politics, you put your opinion out there, no matter what, someone's gonna like you, someone's gonna hate you, because we're at a stage nowadays where people can't agree to disagree. You can see it with anything that happens, no matter what the situation is or what the conversation is. There's going to be people who have feelings. There's people who have facts. There's going to be people who are on one side and the other. And unfortunately today, unlike beforehand, we have more of a mob mentality and difference of opinions, where as long as you have the mob with you, you can say whatever you want. Doesn't always mean it's right, doesn't always it's wrong. But even if you agree to disagree, it still doesn't matter. If you don't agree, then people try to make that hard. Cancel culture is a real thing, and that's the thing, is you can see it with the election. If regardless of what side you're on, if you're on one side, the other side's gonna either vindicate you or vandalize you, and it depends on who's louder. And now, unfortunately, in Twitch space, it definitely can be one-sided. Everyone has it's more because of social media is a how people perceive you type space. If you are not with the majority of people on this platform, you will be canceled. You will be targeted. You will have people troll you. You have people cuss you out, etc. Hence why I always tell people, unless you are willing to do that fight, you do not put your political position online. This will bleed into your personal life, because people are people and they will go look for you. They will go search you out. They'll go search your details. They will dox you. And so it's better to not, because my thing is, who wants that? If we were in a world where you can agree to disagree, then we'd be fine, but you can't. This is a space where how you are seen or even being virtuous is always going to be top priority. Hence why I don't share my opinion with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not anyone's business how I feel, who I vote for, how I feel about a particular topic, because as soon as it doesn't align with you, there goes your views in your chat. Think about it. Any of these places that had a particular position about anything political, and if they were on the wrong side, what happened? Lost followers, this and that, or if they say something that was not true. Hell, I'll even say this way. I remember being a beginner in this whole thing. Like, I didn't understand this space in general. And I remember seeing Black Lives Matter, right? And mind you, I was already on the app before I became a streamer. And so I started seeing all these people, well, we won't say what they look like and like that, putting Black Lives Matter and all these things that were virtue signaling, but it's just like, it didn't matter to you beforehand until it became popular. Hence why I say it depends on how things are on this app. It's ridiculous. That's why it's like, I can talk to some of my friends because we don't agree on everything whatsoever. I have people on one side, people on the other side, and people in the middle. And it's like, we can all tell our opinions about shit, but no one gets butthurt enough to where we're gonna be like, well, you can't be my friend anymore. I can't fuck with you no more. This space right here, all of that. That's why I always tell people, if you want to put your nail in the coffin, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. Because who you think is your friend or who you think is on your side, it will be on your side until you disagree. Hence why I tell you, this is only about games for me. This ain't about life, none of that shit. If it's not about games, I don't want to hear about it. Now, if we want to talk about like politics of games and come to a certain like space about that, we can talk about it. But most of you guys, I would never talk to you guys about stuff like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I would never talk to you guys about political stuff. I can give you a generalization of what's going on and give you facts of what I've seen and what I've heard and read, but personal opinions, nope. Oh, no, I'm just saying in general, I leave it a straight 100%. I would just never talk to people about it. It's all about gaming. Because my thing is, for me, politics goes into my personal life, and I keep that separate from gaming as much as possible. Because what I do outside of this is all my business. However I feel, especially when it comes to work, my job, my career, my money, my economic status, socially, it's like I have to keep that separate. Now, if one day we all get like super duper cool, hang out on this and that, maybe. But let's just be real. It's just like this place is so fragile that one thing I can say or one small thing anyone says could just switch people off of you just like that. And I'm not about to have people telling me they think I'm this and they think I'm that or blah, blah, blah. So I'd rather just skip all that. Like, you know what? If I can remove politics and social issues out of my stream to where it's all about gaming together, that's it. Like literally. All I'm doing in this space is gaming. Hit me with gaming questions. Like, what do I think about this place and this one and this studio? How do I feel about the game? Hence why when I told you about Forspoken and people were like, oh, did it get all of the hate it did? I subtracted the whole, female protagonist, even though we've already had like Tomb Raider. We've had, not just Tomb Raider, we've had, what's the other one? Horizon Zero Dawn and like all these other stories with female leads, I take that out because I saw about just the game itself. The game itself was a C. I play enough RPGs to know whether games they feel good, they feel bad, what's missing, what I don't personally find interesting about them, and so I leave it like that. It's like people hunt for, and that's the thing, is people will hunt to make you feel a certain way. Like I was watching an Asmond Gold clip at work yesterday, and he was just talking about his personal thoughts, and someone had said something about, oh, you influence people, this and that, and he was just like, I tell people that this is just my opinion, and not do I agree with everything someone does? No, and just because I say that this part is good doesn't mean everything is good. You know what I mean? That's why I tell people, is like, you know, being able to look at things from two sides, and you can see why people like a certain thing or don't like a certain thing, but come to an understanding that that's just how people feel. Cool. I ain't gotta feel the same way. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, you are totally validated to feel however you want to feel. Like, that is not my problem. How you feel and what you deal with it and how you deal with it, it's on you. I let God have it, okay? Like, people hunt for that to feel like they did something. And that's the thing, is people always want to feel like they're doing something great, when it's just like, just be great. Being great is always respecting your neighbor's opinion to feel however they feel, and then you feel how you feel. No one said anything. No one said that you have to like dislike someone. I mean, we all have this thing, you know, like murder's bad, rape is bad, all these things are bad. Cool. But when it comes to their own political views on things, so what? Let them have it. Who cares? I don't care. I don't mind a female character. I love Horizon Zero Dawn, Tomb Raider. That's what I'm saying. I love them things. Nuanced conversation has lost a lot of people. Well, but that's the thing, is there's people who are born on they've grown up only with the internet and only with being able to type behind keyboards or type behind showing things off and this and that. But no one has to grow up like we did, where, you know, you say something offensive to somebody, like truly offensive, like that could be a fight, not some internet battle of trying to cancel you and find all your details, information, and do this cyber warfare and cyber bullying type shit. Like, bro, come see me to my face, say something, like, we're good. You know, it's just like, this is the internet. I don't take it seriously like that. Like, but you want to go for someone's job, like, I can understand if you're like doing something disgusting or whatever, or, you know, you're a convicted persons of something like that, but like spreading rumors and shit just to find out that shit wasn't real and then you just destroyed someone's life, I think that's stupid and unfair. It's really disgusting to me when I see people do that, or if I see people have like a mob mentality about things. It really does disgust me. I'm just kind of just like, you have to go with whatever everyone else is saying to feel good. It's just like, when I hear people say the same repeated things over again, I just wonder, where's your own individual thought about